You're absolutely right. There's no contiguity of Palestinian land today in the West Bank. And the separation from my perspective is basically impossible. Israel not going to relinquish land that it already has occupied. These are all correct premise. But in my view, however, a Palestinian state does not necessarily require that the Palestinian move. There are 2+ million Palestinians living in Israel today. There are nearly 3 million Palestinians still living in the West Bank. And that is whereas separation may not be necessary, because if you were to have two Palestinian states, even many of the settler majority, I would say, in the big settlement can stay in the West Bank if they accept, for example, Israeli citizenship, but permanent residents of the West Bank. So the possibility of having two states without necessarily dislodging one community or the other in order to achieve that objective. That is, possibilities such as this, because one state, if it's one state, from the Israeli perspective, well, you're exactly right. There's already a majority Palestinian, more than 7 million Palestinian in total. So Israel would not allow itself to be governed, if it's a democracy, by Palestinians. This is not going to happen. So the only way it's gonna for the Israelis is to agree, in my view, to a two-state solution without necessarily dividing and separating the two sides. Because only when they stay where they are today, they can grow and prosper together, and there'll be only political borders, not physical borders, as it used to be in the 80s. People used to travel from both
No,
sides to the same.
that's also very possible. So it doesn't matter what we call it, two states or one state. The idea is the same. I think where we have gone wrong, all of us, frankly, is the international community has focused on the shape of a solution and ignored the question of rights. I'm suggesting we do the opposite. We start from agreeing that both communities have equal rights, and then the shape of the solution can come later. That in that manner, we are not stuck by geography or by where settlers are, where the Palestinian communities in Israel are. We are not stuck by that. If we agree that both should enjoy equal rights, they will find a way to exercise that, whether through two states, one state, whatever formula becomes less important. I know we are a long way from there. I know that. But in my view, this is where the future is heading.